I saw videos of Evan getting his sucked in a field by a 7-year-old.
Fucking 7-year-olds in the woods.
What? The freakiest manager on the entire planet exposed. Video by Sadagaskar. The Sad. We're almost at 200K now.
Now just take your pants down, or your underwears down, and take a picture of your dick.
This guy's already been to jail, I believe, like 3 times now.
Hey, like, we see you're working with Evan, and we need to warn you about him.
Send me, like, whatever I ask for.
I saw videos of Evan getting his dick sucked in a field by a 7-year-old.
Fucking 7-year-olds in the woods.
What? Nah. Bro, is foul, man. That's his 7-year-old, bro. Oh, hell no.
You said you like gay men?
Evan was just good news after good news. Nothing seemed like off about it.
Capri and Piper's manager, this guy is a gay fucking pedophile.
Alright, so a while back I made a video talking about Piper Raquel, a 17-year-old girl who made a collab with the Bop House, as in like the content house that is full of OnlyFans creators. And in that video, I specifically asked, where is this girl's PR team? And more importantly, where are her parents? Like, how is her mom or dad okay with this? And after doing a little bit of research, it turns out that the parents are definitely in the picture, and they're actually more in the picture than they should be, because they are behind this entire girl's career. I would like you guys all to meet Piper Raquel's mom, Tiffany Smith, the woman who, like, sluts her own daughter out. Now, when you look her up on Google, you don't really see anything crazy, but then you watch the Netflix documentary that was made about her, and you realize, holy shit, this woman is a psycho bitch. Now, I'm not gonna give you guys all the details. If you want, like I said, there's literally a Netflix documentary about this woman. But she essentially does what I like to call the Lil Tay method, where pretty much you manipulate your kid for money on social media. But listen, okay, this woman isn't just your average psycho tiger mom. Not that any of them have any sort of ethics or morals, but this woman is just... she's just worse. She has even less morals than usual psycho tiger mom bitches. Because Lil Tay's mom may have abused her and made her post videos on social media and then, like, made her go missing and all that shit. I don't even know. But, I don't think she sexualized her. I'm pretty sure her mom did not sexualize Lil Tay. However, you can...
I mean, yet. Because Lil Tay was like fucking 9. But maybe if she was 17, she would be. That's what these kind of parents are like, bro. I mean, once you're willing to use your kids in this way to get money, there really is no place you won't go.
Not say the same for Tiffany Smith, because as a matter of fact, Tiffany Smith, that is her whole thing. Tiffany Smith is she is the woman who sexualizes little girls. That was actually a perfect transition into my next point. I did not expect that to go so smoothly, but yeah, pretty much this woman, Tiffany Smith, Piper Raquel's literal mom and manager, yeah, I mean, she had a collab with the fucking Bop House. She was behind that. She reached out to the Bop House, and she is the reason that Piper Raquel, a 17-year-old girl, was making TikToks with the Bop House, a content house full of OnlyFans creators who get fucked on camera. By the way, this is her fucking daughter we're talking about. She is setting up OnlyFans collabs with her goddamn daughter. Now, originally...
Yeah, super weird. Super weird.
I was gonna make an entire video talking about Piper Raquel and her family, but I came across some information that is much more important that I'm gonna be talking about instead. So, in today's video, we're gonna be talking about 2 more people, one person kind of insignificant, but one person a lot more significant. First of all, I would like you guys all to meet Capri, Piper Raquel's, like, ex-boyfriend, I think. I don't know. I know absolutely nothing about this kid, but all you really need to know is the fact that he is in, like, the same circle as Piper Raquel, okay? And they share the same manager Evan, who Piper Raquel's mom works closely with, allegedly. By the way, back when I recorded that part of the video, we actually didn't know Evan's full name, but we do now. It's Evan Harris, so, yeah. So, yeah, with all that being said, I would like you guys all to meet Piper Raquel's manager, Evan Harris. Or as I like to call him, the freakiest manager on the entire planet. Now, this guy, Evan, is the main focus of today's video, because this guy is a fucking freak. As a matter of fact, he is a quote-unquote gay pedophile nepo baby who fucks little kids in the woods. Now, we're gonna go...
Wow. So many things.
Go into all those details later on in the video, but the most important part is that this guy is a very well-connected manager for a lot of influencers who are similar to these people right here, Piper Raquel and Capri. Now, I'm sure we can all put two and two together. I'm calling this guy a freak, and he mainly worked with like kid influencers. This guy's a fucking pedophile. Who would have guessed? And allegedly, he is very into filming the hot tub streams of these creators, like opting to be the cameraman.
When he like did the Capri and Piper's hot tub stream, he invited a lot of people there to watch him record the little kids.
Here's another clip of her filming Piper and her boyfriend, and as you can see, the boyfriend literally notices
How old is he though? I need to know.
him getting inappropriate angles of Piper and tells her to get in front of him.
Go in front of me, go in front of me, go in front of me, go in front of me.
Okay.
Bro is just filming. You know what I'm saying? This is CP damn near, bro.
Where?
And he's just a weird individual. And the worst fucking part, Piper Raquel, her mom, Capri, they all know because they're racking in hella bands. They're making so much fucking money. And this guy's helping them do that.
We reach out to Piper and her family. And guess what their response was?
What?
Nothing. They didn't care. And we know them, by the way. Like we know them.
By the way, this was all after he has already been exposed and outed as a pedophile.
Evan gets exposed, right? Discord exposes him. He goes to jail, I believe, and he gets all his shit seized.
Allegedly, by the way.
Oh, wow.
And if you really still don't believe me on how low-key this guy has kept it, there is literally a TikTok account dedicated to exposing this guy. It's literally called Exposing Evan, and it is somehow not blown up, all right? There is a million receipts on there of him just talking to little boys, saying he's gonna get them famous because he wants to fuck them, and it's disgusting. Now, I know what you're thinking, okay, why have I never heard about this guy? Well, like I said before, he is a fucking Nepo baby. He has been arrested multiple times and for some reason got all of his cases dismissed.
This guy's already been to jail, I believe, like 3 times now.
And there's even a TikTok account exposing this motherfucker for texting minors saying he will make them famous if they like suck his dick in the woods. And we'll get to that later on in the video. But like I am saying, this is very under the radar. This guy is very big in the underground social media space. Very well connected and powerful, I think. And allegedly. And like, it's just, he just gets away with it. And he works with fucking people like Piper Raquel and her mom and this black kid Capri all know about it, and they just fucking do it anyway because he makes them money, and I don't know. Now you're probably wondering, where am I getting all of this information from? Well, I actually have it from the source himself. Like, this guy literally tried to fuck this dude, and my manager is also very involved in exposing this guy, and I have calls with both of them that we're gonna be playing in this video. So yeah, let's fucking get into it. All right, what's up, guys? I'm here with Eric, the man himself, and he is going to be giving you guys some details.
Bro, I got some shit in my eye, bro. This shit is fucking in my eye.
On the situation because I really don't know all of them, and he's going to into it. All right, what's up, guys? I'm here with Eric, the man himself, and he is going to be giving you guys some details on the situation because I really don't know all of them, and he knows a lot. This guy literally was was involved in the process of exposing this motherfuckers. How did you come across this guy? What put him on your radar?
So basically what happened is one of my friends told me about this guy that was like a pedophile, right? And then I was like, oh, what the hell? Like, what's going on? And the reason why he notified me is because someone that I'm working with was about to do a stream with this like evil manager guy, right? And then after I found out, like, damn, Capri and Piper's manager, this guy is a gay fucking pedophile, right?
And how did you come across this information?
So I got on call with one of the victim's older brothers, right?
By the way, the victim's older brother, that was Nishan. That is the guy that we're going to be talking to later in the video.
And he told me a lot of stuff, and I was just like, damn. And he showed me some Instagram, or he showed me a TikTok and X account, and that account literally showed like him texting like little boys.
Literally this account, by the way, that for some reason is not famous. Go to this account right now and read this shit, like and share the video.
He also told me that there was like decoys that also had like, they were supposed victims, right, of this evil manager. And then there was videos of him fucking 7-year-olds in the woods. And there's multiple videos of him doing that. He said,
bro, that's such a fucking college dude thing to do. This nigga is just drinking from a gallon bottle. Like, not even like one of them water flash shits. Like, I feel like every dude in college does that, bro. You just have the fucking jug. That shit just be on your fucking nightstand, bro. Oh man.
Set up like a tripod, or he had a cameraman record him like fucking a kid, like the kid's face up against the tree right here, and like
Is there a reason why he's in the woods? Is this like a privacy thing or a fetish thing or like...
I still do that and I'm 25. You know what it is? It ain't even a college thing. It's a bachelor thing. I bet you don't fucking live with your girl, bro. I bet you don't. Not that, I mean, even if you live with your girl, that ain't too crazy. I'm trying to think what made me stop doing that shit, bro. I think it's a combination of living with your girl and maybe not going to the gym consistently. Because I feel like if you're the guy that walks around drinking out of a gallon bottle, you're also the dude that is going to the gym consistently. I think once those two things intersect, you stop going to the gym consistently for whatever reason, and you're also living with your girl, the gallon bottle just disappears, bro. It just disappears.
this is just some like
It's not even I didn't even make like a conscious decision to stop doing it. I'm just like, why did I stop drinking water like that? It was so efficient. And I always felt like I just had so much water at you know, arm's length. You just one day you stop doing it, bro.
Illuminati shit.
Are you sure this guy just isn't a fucking mentally ill freak?
That could be it too. That could
It's
be
money. You got rich off YouTube. Is it money? Nah, bro. I don't think money has anything to do with the sheer convenience of it.
it too, because this guy likes when he like did the Capri and Piper's hot tub stream, a lot of people, he invited a lot of people there to watch him record the little kids and then stare at these little kids like in a hot tub in like bathing suits and like underwear and stuff.
So what was your involvement with exposing this kid?
I didn't do the decoy part. This is already done before. So this guy's already been to jail, I believe, like 3 times now. And every single time he's gone like to court, his case just instantly gets dismissed. No one says anything about it, right? That's why there's no publicity about like this guy like being a huge pedophile in Hollywood, right? But we do plan on like, you know, doing something crazy to come catch him, and you know, we're gonna expose him on the internet, and you know, we're starting off with you just like getting this shit to light.
I know you told me that he kind of got caught and now he's not been showing his face and ghosting a lot of people. Give me the rundown on that. Like what happened there?
Yeah, so everyone that I've been in contact with a lot of people that are in contact with him, and right now before he would barely ever text. Most of the time he would only do calls, and when he would do the calls, he would be like, "Hey, what's up, little Pookie?" or like, "Hey, what's up, baby bears?" Right? Like, "Hey," and then he would like quote unquote joke about cuddling, right, with these people, right? And they're all guys, by the way, and they're like 17 or 18-year-old guys.
Hold on, pause. Was the kids he was fucking in the woods boys? Was he fucking little...
Yes, it was boys.
Okay. He was fucking little boys. All right, continue.
Yeah, he was fucking little boys, yeah. So he was calling like these people, right? That was 17, 18 years old. And after that, he would only...
I ain't gonna lie, even though I am leaning towards just believing this shit, I don't know, bro. I don't know if it's just because of all the shit I've seen in my life. I don't like it when people are just saying this person did that, this person did this, and you not back that shit up with evidence. It's like, I can't just believe you because people lie. I've seen it many times.
like he would only call. Like he would stop texting and then start only calling. And then when I first, like, one of my creators that I help, right, started texting him, he never told us his name, but I cross-referenced with a bunch of different people, and it all led to this guy's number. At the time, it was only Capri's assistant, right? But it was never like Evan, right, or like Capri's cameraman or whatever it is, right? So that's how we found out, like, damn, this guy like is really trying to stay under the radar and not put his name out, because he's been exposed before, and now he's like trying to like keep himself on the low with like these creators and stuff, so he can actually get collabs for his like evil empire of little kids or some shit in the Bop House.
Okay.
There's like a string of evil managers attached to the Bop House, and they're all like evil people in there that like any evil manager goes to the Bop House and just like tries to get videos with like OnlyFans people.
Any other details on the situation that you like think is worthy to be mentioned?
Yeah, a lot of the details, like one of the victim's older brother would probably...
I ain't gonna lie, if you're trying to work with the Bop House girls, you're a gooner. You're a little fucking pervert, dude. You it's like, how do you even try to work with those chicks and not want to be on some fucking sleaze ball timing? You know what I mean?
Know a lot more because he was one of the ones that first started exposing him, and like this evil manager Evan guy wanted to he like quoted he kept calling this guy like Pookie and wanted to like, hey, let's cuddle tonight, like, and yeah, like there's a lot worse stuff that isn't even out there yet that Piper and Capri they also know about as well, right? Like they know about this guy being an evil manager, but they just don't give a fuck because Piper's mom is just like an evil mom that like is telling like all the girls around her to start OnlyFans as soon as they hit 18. And
Wow.
they have that shit like YouTube scheduled videos, right? Like as soon as they hit 18, 12 on the dot, like open OnlyFans, right?
Wow.
And yeah, like Lil Tay as well, she's involved as well, Piper, and then Capri, and everyone like in that entire group, they're all like, just all their moms and parents and like everyone around them is just evil one. They're just like little kids, but they don't give a fuck anymore because they're making so much money and like they have so much fame now.
God damn, that was a lot. Okay, word. All right, so hopefully you guys have gotten a general gist of what's going on based from that interview. Basically, like Eric said, this guy is a gay fucking pedophile who fucks little kids in the woods and works with other kid influencers like Piper Raquel and Capri who are, fucking underage, which is weird. But Piper Raquel's mom is a fucking psycho bitch who doesn't care if there's a pedophile working with her 17-year-old daughter. So she lets it happen, and they make a shit ton of money. So Piper and Capri also don't give a fuck. They're also kids, by the way. I forgot to mention, like, these are children who are being involved in this, so we're gonna leave them out of the equation, but it's still kind of weird how, they're kind of like the fucking people that this guy would make.
It's even extra weird because Piper she has a baby face. So not only is she technically underage at 17, but she don't even look 17. She looks like 15.
His victims, and they're just protecting him, which is still fucking weird. But either way, like my manager said, I actually got into contact with one of dude, I cannot say this fucking I actually got into contact with one of Evan's victims' older brothers and got him to interview. Holy shit! Basically, this is Nishan, alright? And he is the older brother of Nidal Wonder.
These are crazy proportions. This gotta be Photoshop, bro. Yeah. Nah, yeah, for sure it is. That's not real. Can't be real.
I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea who the fuck this is, but all you really need to know is the fact that he was a victim to this one.
It might be real.
Motherfucker Evan. But thankfully, Nishan, the guy's older brother, was also working with Evan at the same time as him and got a bunch of information brought to him which exposed Evan before he could do some freak shit to his brother. And today he's going to be sharing his experience with that with us. So yeah, here you go, guys. Enjoy. Fuck you, Evan Harris. All right. I'm here with the man himself, Nishan Wonder. Want to introduce yourself real quick?
What's good, y'all? I'm Nishan. Basically, I got reached out because I don't really think anyone knows about the Evan situation like I do. And I'm not gonna lie, okay, that shit happened a year ago, and I still get texted almost every day about it because of how crazy that situation was. So I'm gonna give lore drop from beginning to end, okay? Like full on, like no holding back. I don't think anyone's ever heard this full story. Like this will be the first time like the whole thing is out there, okay? It started off simple, right? I don't know if y'all know EJ, the Rizzler on TikTok.
By the way, this is the guy he's referring to. This is EJ. He does Omegle pranks. And he's not referring to the fucking like 7-year-old Rizzler dude. Don't worry.
He reached out to me on Instagram and he's like, yo man, like we should get a video together with you and your brother Nidal. I was like, okay, bet, like your videos are cool. That'd be funny. And so he's like, by the way, this isn't EJ texting you. This is his manager, Evan. Remember that name.
Evan, yes.
So I'm like, okay, we make the video together.
Yeah, Omegle guys. Yeah, I learned about that recently.
What's up? Does great. And then Evan reaches out and he's like, hey man, like if you want me to help manage your brother, like I can get merch going for him, we can do all this, all that. And I'm like, damn, bet, like, you know what I mean? Like that's sick. Yeah.
Pause. Who is your brother?
Nidal Wonder.
What does he do?
Bro, he started off doing gymnastics. Now he like films with Jordan Matter, Salish Matter.
And he's how old around this time?
13.
13. God, okay, word. All right, continue.
So yeah, that happens, and Evan's like, "Yo, like I'm gonna help y'all out with like merch and everything, bro." It felt like he was an angel, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like he was so good and like so smart. He knew everything. One thing I hate to admit is how fucking smart Evan is. Like that's one thing I can't deny. But we agreed, right? He came over, stayed with us for 2 weeks.
So basically, so far in the story, EJ, this guy right here.
Crazy glaze. This dude is fucking with 7-year-old kids in the woods. I don't care if this nigga had a 250 IQ. I would never call him smart. I would never give him a compliment.
His
You
manager,
fuck with kids, you piece of shit.
Evan, the bad guy, messaged this guy's younger brother, Nadal. And at this point in time, he is currently staying at their house.
And then eventually, like, my producer like screwed me over and like deleted all my projects. And so I go and I tell Evan, like, "Hey bro, do you have any like connects with the music industry?" And he's like, "Yeah, bro, I got you." Boom, he connected me with these amazing engineers from New York. And so I'm like, "Bet, like I'll go to New York, I'll stay with Evan in Connecticut and just drive down to the studio to New York or take the train and then go back every day," right? Evan was just good news after good news after good news. And then nothing seemed like off about it. So I get to Texas. This is one day before I go to Connecticut to stay with Evan. And this Instagram account reaches out to me and they're like, "Hey, like we see you're working with Evan and I'm really hoping like somebody can see like these messages, but we need to warn you about him." I'm like, "What?" And they're like, "Yeah, Evan is like a pedophile." And I'm like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" Like, you know what I mean? Like who do you think you are? Like just texting me like, "Yo, like one of the most like helpful people in my life right now is like that." And I'm like, I don't buy it, right? And they're like, "We have proof and we have chats and everything." So I'm like, okay.
Bro, that's crazy. I can't lie, bro. Imagine you start doing business with somebody and you're like really fucking with them. They're being really helpful. Your like business is getting better because they're helping you and you're taking their advice. And they seem intelligent and thoughtful. And then one day someone reaches out to you and it's like, "Hey, I heard you're working with so and so. Feel like you should know this, but he likes to fuck kids." I beg your pardon, in the words of Umar Johnson. "I beg your pardon? What do you mean?" And then they give you receipts. Oh my God. Holy mind fuck, bro. It's like, shit. This is terrible. Oh my God. I'd feel dirty. I'd feel contaminated. Like, oh, I was being all friendly to this guy.
Texting Evan as a 13-year-old boy, and he sent me everything: voice memos, videos, pictures. Dude, this will be the first time I say what I saw on camera because of how fucked it is. They sent me videos they had. You're gonna have to censor the shit out of this. I saw videos of Evan getting his dick sucked in a field by a 7-year-old.
Okay.
Like this is real. This is real. It had his face. It had everything in it. Dude,
Sadagascar, he has the fucking maturity of a college kid, bro.
What I saw on
this nigga's like 20, bro. He laughed when he heard that shit.
He sent me videos they had. You're gonna have to censor the shit out of this.
Look
I
at
saw
this.
videos of Evan getting his dick sucked in a field by a 7-year-old.
Okay.
Like this is real. This is real. It had his face. It had everything in it. Dude, I was like, I'm literally shaking, like thinking about it right now. Like this was somebody who stayed at our fucking house for 2 weeks.
That's
you understand,
insane,
like,
dude.
And
imagine having a PDF file crashing in your crib, bro. Oh my God.
I'm about to go to New York and he's gonna pick me up from the airport. You know what I mean? I'm about to stay with this guy for 2 weeks. This is nuts. I go to Connecticut and I'm like, fuck it. Like they're in the middle of like an investigation. Like the FBI is fucking involved. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I have to go and I have to pretend like I don't know anything and I can't say anything or else it's gonna mess up everything.
And you're
right?
literally staying and you're living with this guy right now.
I'm supposed to be staying with him.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I went to see him, he picked me up from the airport and I was literally like, I'm sitting in the passenger seat in the car and like, I'm holding back vomit, bro. Like I'm in the same car as this guy. And we get to the hotel, we're with EJ and stuff. And then Evan, like, he just like, you know, when you're like bros with somebody and you're like, hey, let's fucking cuddle tonight. You know what I mean? Like just shit like that. You know what I mean?
What?
No.
Wait,
Listen,
wait,
listen,
hold
listen,
on,
listen,
hold on.
listen. Don't pretend you don't have close friends then. If you don't know that, then you don't have close friends.
Wait, like you're just like homies and you cuddle with someone?
No, you don't actually cuddle like you with your boys.
Oh, like gay.
Like you're hanging out and he's like I'm gonna fuck you tonight. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
yeah, yeah.
Y'all make jokes with your boys like that? Y'all joke about fucking each other? What? Nah, bro. I can't even say that's a white dude thing, bro. White boys, they like to make them gay jokes with each other, bro. And when I was working in construction, bro, it was a lot of white dudes, and a lot of them are ex-military. They love cracking gay jokes, bro. But I ain't never heard them crack one like that, talking about I'm just gonna fuck you. Fuck you tonight. You tussling with the boy. Hey, man, I'ma fuck you. Yo, what? Nah, bro, you on your own with this one, bro. You're on your own with this one, sir. Bro's like, nah, if you ain't never did that, you know, you don't know, you ain't ever had friends. Ain't that what Myron said, bro? When the pictures of him cuddling up with them white boys came out? You've just never been in a competitive environment with a bunch of like manly guys where you joke around and play around. This shit's normal.
Yeah,
like that kind of shit. All right.
Yeah.
That's what it used to be with Evan, right? Me and him weren't close enough to be cracking those jokes, but like he would sometimes, and like I wouldn't think anything of it. So we get to the hotel in Connecticut, and he's telling me like, this is how he talks.
Hey man, we should cuddle tonight.
And I'm like, yo, like in my head, I want to puke and punch this guy in the face. You know what I mean?
Now you're like, oh shit. Hold on. This guy's a gay pedophile. Hold on.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, oh my God, like the rage I had built up was insane. I'm not even joking. I was in communication with the decoy. I'd be sitting in the hotel room. Evan would say, yo, I'll be right back. He'd leave the room for a little bit, usually someone would think it's a phone call or something, but the decoy texts me like, yo, Evan just texted me this sick shit, like boom, 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 boom. And then Evan walks back in the room and I'm like, yo, this is happening in front of my eyes. And I was just starstruck. The first time we went to New York, he dropped me off. I'm not even joking. Oh, also, while we were staying at that hotel, we went hot tubbing and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna invite some friends over. And it was like these young teenage boys. I don't remember.
Bro got in a hot tub with another dude, just them. That shit. Hey, I'm trying to think. Is there like a way that don't gotta be gay?
Remember their names. I think I might have like pictures of them of who they are.
No, it's always gay. It sounds gay. But I'm just trying to think, is it possible?
Like this guy's
or just two bros? Because it's not gay for y'all to hit the pool. This is where my brain is, right? You know, a lot of hot tubs be by the pool. It ain't gay if y'all go hit the pool. You know what I'm saying? It's a big ass pool. You know, y'all swimming laps and shit. But then what if after y'all been in the pool for a minute, y'all like, shit, you trying to get in the hot tub? I'm like, I think that don't necessarily got to be gay, bro. It's hella gay if it's a small ass hot tub, yeah. You definitely can't touch. The second you touch, bro, is gay. For sure. Like, y'all can't touch at all. Like, even if it's just your toe accidentally grazed his toe, you suck dick now, bro. You're gay at that point, for sure. For sure. If it's a decent sized hot tub and y'all can manage to never touch, I'm willing to go out on the limb and say you not gay. But you had to go to the pool first. Y'all can't be in your hotel rooms and be like you trying to hit the hot tub. It's got to be y'all were in the pool for like an hour and a half. Also not touching in the pool, by the way. And then fucking shit, y'all are cold now. The hot tub's hot. It's like, okay. Yeah. Toes touch on accident. That's what I'm saying. Even if it's on accident, bro.
Whole network is just a bunch of young boys. And even before I went to Connecticut, there was this young boy that Evan was live streaming with, and like he was like playing basketball with him or something. And like, dude, I'm gonna send you like all of like the videos.
This guy's entire like social media network are just people like your brother, young boys who have somewhat following.
And what would happen was Evan would text these boys. Somebody from my Discord's a victim of this, by the way. Evan would text these boys, look, I manage Nidal Wonder. I can make you famous too. All you need to do is send me a video of your dick soft. I'm not, bro, I like, wallahi, like this is a bad thing to swear on, but like on everything, like I swear.
Wallahi. Oh my God, bro. This nigga been watching Sneeko. He copying the Muslim fucking talk. Wallahi. Shit, maybe Muslim. I don't know. You got white Muslims, but send me a pic of your soft schlong is crazy, bro.
For God, Evan would literally text these boys, send me videos of your dick soft. I have videos of like him in the car sending voice memos to these kids. Like he would be like alone in a parking lot. He would literally like fucking pull over just to receive nudes from these boys. There was a victim in my Discord. And I felt so bad for it because everyone like found out who it was and like it was humiliating.
Okay, now before you continue with the story, can you give a little bit of details as to why this is so like low key, even though there's a decoy and like what's like the main reason this hasn't like blown up yet, do you think?
I genuinely don't know. When I tell you, like there's like he has like a line of defense. I don't know what it is. I don't know like who's protecting him. This man's like very well connected, pedophile, manages big social media creators. What does it sound like to you? He can slip his way into like any situation. Why do you think he's managing Piper right now? But we're getting to that, right? We're getting to that. So anyways, I went to New York. I recorded my album. The first time he dropped me off in New York, I told him just leave me here. I told him like my parents are going to pay for a hotel for me so I could stay here. Like you don't need to worry about it anymore because I couldn't.
This nigga look like he's in his 20s, but the context of this story and the way he's even talking now, you would think he's like a teenager.
I handle being around him. I was just sick around him. Like, I don't know. I had to be locked in. I couldn't be in like a headspace where like, oh my God, I have to stay quiet around this fucking pedophile. Anyways, album got recorded. I was slaving away in New York, jumping like hotel to hotel, dragging around my suitcase. Later on, Evan gets exposed, right? Discord exposes him. He gets exposed. He goes to jail, I believe, and he gets all his shit seized, and he like gets out the next day like nothing happened. And everybody's confused. A year later, which is now, I get texts that like, yo, why is Evan with Piper right now? And I'm like, what? They're like, yeah. And I see this video at Rolling Loud, insert clip, of Evan recording Piper at Rolling Loud with Capri and EJ. And you can tell every time Evan went in frame, EJ would like kind of like body language him to get out of frame. You know what I mean? And I'm immediately like, oh shit, because no one's supposed to fucking know. No one's supposed to know that Evan is the one managing, because he knows if people find out about this, it'll blow up. And so we reach out, right? We reach out to Piper and her family. And guess what their response was?
What?
Nothing. They didn't care. And we know them, by the way. Like we know them.
Did they acknowledge you? They responded.
Yes, they acknowledge. We know them. We filmed videos with them before, right? They listened to what we had to say. They were like, oh shit, because no one's supposed to. What? Jumping body. We
Did they?
saw videos like there's a handle was slaving away, and he like gets out the next day like nothing happened.
Wait, I want to show you.
And EJ,
bro. Here we go. This is the scene I was trying to get to. Okay, this is the dude, bro. Imagine this dude coming up to you and being like, "Hey, you trying to cuddle? You trying to get in the hot tub? You trying to cuddle?" Nah, bro. And then there's the fucking sicko shit that he did with the kid, bro. God damn. What a fucking sick world we live in, bro.
And you can tell every time Evan went in frame, EJ would
like
kind
wrestle?
of like body language him to get out of frame. You know what I mean? And I'm immediately like, oh shit, because no one's supposed to fucking know. No, literally, I'm not even joking. It was literally like they didn't give a fuck. They could not care less. They clearly saw what there was with proof, with evidence.
And because Evan makes the money, they chose to side with him.
100%. I don't think a lot of people realize the drama people see on social media is all done for clicks and money. Every single video you watch is staged. Every single video you see and care about, all the drama you care about, it's staged for your attention. Okay, people need to understand that very clearly. Like I have the best say so. Like I've grown up around YouTube. I've been in huge YouTube videos. I've seen everything when it comes to YouTube. Her specifically, her and her group are the epitome of doing anything for views. Okay, I don't want to like name drop. I don't want to like make it like seem like I hate them. Like, but man, it's messed up that they choose this over like what's right. You know what I mean? Like this mom is like sexualizing her daughter. This like they're trying to get her in the bop house. Like, bro, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. She's a kid. You know what I mean? They don't care. I don't like I'm trying to be very careful about what I say because I don't want to like
well, this is all alleged. This is all alleged.
This is all alleged hearsay.
Nothing is this is not confirmed information. Alleged.
Yeah, none, of course not. So they don't care, basically. Bottom line. We tried. We really tried. I am not against anybody except Evan himself. Me and Evan were close at one point. He like absolutely betrayed my trust, and I have every right to be upset at him and to dislike the guy. EJ, I have no problem with. I'm disappointed that EJ still decided to work with Evan. I'm disappointed that everyone's deciding to work with Evan, but me, I have no personal hate towards any of these people. As long as people know.
Nah, fuck that. I don't know this nigga and I hate him already. If he really did the shit, if I really knew for sure that he did the shit you're saying, I hate him already. I don't even know him. How you not hate him? Bro, you fuck with kids, bro. You deserve the worst kind of treatment. The worst.
And they don't care. Another thing was when Evan came over, he was like talking like, yo, like we should go on a 2-man's. And I was like, fucking bet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes like, but they gotta be underage. And I was like, I was like so caught off guard. I was like, what the fuck? And like me just like not suspecting anything, like just being natural. Like I was like, I bet, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
like it was just like, yeah, I completely thought it was a joke. It went completely over my head. And I was just like, so like, what? Like, you know what I mean? I had to just play it off. I was like, okay, sure, whatever. Like,
so hold on. How old is Evan how old are you?
Me, I'm 22 now.
And how old is Evan?
Okay, that makes sense.
I was 21 and Evan was 18.
18. Okay, word.
Yeah. Dude, a lot of the problems with the legal is that the age of
he a nasty freak at 18.
Consent in Connecticut is
I guess that makes sense though, bro. Because for me, when I think of PDF files, I always think of grown men, like it's a sickness they get when they're grown. But in our reality, this is probably something they've been feeling since they were young, like teenagers, bro. Like since post-puberty, they start having them little feelings for younger girls. And then they just continue to like be that. And that low-key makes sense because think about it. When you were 11, you thought like Megan Fox was hot. You know what I'm saying? Like you weren't looking at the 8-year, you were 11 and you weren't looking at 9-year-olds thinking they were hot. You were 11 and looking at 22-year-old chicks and thinking they're hot. And those are still the chicks that keep being hot to you forever. So low key, that kind of makes sense. That it's like they had them feelings when they were like 13 for 7-year-old girls and it just stayed that way. That's crazy, bro.
17. And Evan was underage when...
That doesn't matter. Evan was fucking 7-year-olds. That doesn't matter.
I know, but guess what? That helped his case.
All right. Last question. What's the craziest shit you saw regarding Evan? Like based off the decoy, the videos, voice memos, like give me the grossest, most like what the fuck thing you saw.
It was a video of him in the middle of a field with a kid that could not have been over.
Justifying this? You rage baiting, bro. If you interpreted anything I just said as justifying a dude fucking with kids, you rage baiting. I ain't even gonna fall for that.
7, 8 years old, sucking his dick. First of all, the audacity to film that. He's all like, this little kid, like
it's like a little selfie video. He's like,
yeah, this little kid, he could have been on the spectrum or something. He had like glasses on, like he was such an innocent kid, bro. Like you could tell, like you could see, like this kid, like did not know what the fuck was going on. It scarred me, bro. Like I got sent the message. I saw it just to like understand like how serious this was. And I had to delete the messages. I told them unsend it, and I had to delete everything too. It was just like, holy shit. Like,
last question. Give us one last final message to Evan. This is the motherfucker that you traumatized, Evan. You already heard this whole story. This is what you did to him. Listen up.
Smokey J said, I wanted grown women. I just had to settle for girls my age. Exactly, bro. When you were a kid, I was a kid, I thought grown women were fucking, that was the shit. You know what I mean? When I was fucking 13 jerking off, I didn't want to jerk off to 13-year-old girls. I wanted to jerk off to some, you know what I'm saying, grown-ass women. And so, boy, shit, when you were 13 and broke, you can't pull a fucking 21-year-old chick. So you gonna talk to the little 13-year-old girl in your class, bro.
Evan, you're an absolute fucking piece of shit. And I hope anybody that does know you wouldn't want to anymore if they actually knew how bad the things you did were. And God, I hope you get help. And I really hope that you've stopped everything you're doing. I'm a very loving person, and I'm a very forgiving person. But Evan, bro, you messed up my life. I'm not gonna lie. Like you really made my life hell. And
how?
To your circle and the people that are
how
around.
though? How did he make your life hell? He probably did something to him. Something that he wrestling with to this day. Because a part of him liked it.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You know what I'm talking about.
I'm disappointed in you guys. I don't hate y'all the way I hate Evan, but I'm disappointed in you guys. And I really hope that y'all can start valuing.
He's a victim. He's 3 years older than Evan. And taller and stronger. I don't know if you can call yourself a victim at that point.
Morals over money and views.
He said he was 21 and Evan was 18. How you let a dude 6 inches shorter than you, 50 pounds lighter, and 3 years younger victimize you? That ain't possible.
Like, genuinely, I really hope you can do that one day. And there is a way to do it. And I just hope
if you got drugged, yeah, that's one way to do it.
Best for everyone in that circle. And I really hope it doesn't go down the way it's most likely going to.
Thank you.
Evan took the Diddy route? I guess, maybe. But where did this power come from? I don't know, man. I don't know.
And one last thing. Do you know Evan's full name?
Evan Harris.
All right, so, yeah, that is going to be the video, guys. Long story short, this guy, Evan, has somehow managed to stay underground and not be completely exposed. So, yeah, and hopefully this video does a good job getting this message out there. Hopefully this goes viral. Like, share, comment, do whatever you can to put this video out there more so we can get this motherfucker behind bars. Because, dude, this guy was fucking 7-year-olds, bro. Like, ugh, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, before the...
Wow, that's a nasty thing, man.
Video ends, I would like to give a huge shout out.
Yeah, so I was told to read the pinned comment. Hey, shout out to Big Jord with the sub, man. And look, he's been arrested on CP charges. Edit, he got out on bail. Wow. Yeah, shit. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. I guess we'll have to wait on the update video that I'm sure will follow this. But this is insane. Crazy world we live in, man. Protect your kids.